talk about people speaking up, you just always got to know, first and foremost, the boss always speaks up. Green Day spoke up. There's a lot of people speaking up, but more could always do it, you know.
There hasn't been a lot of, like, in '04, there was a ton of, you know, Rage Against the Machine, all these, like, why do you think that, like, there isn't a lot of huge acts like you, like, out here on the, you know, at protests?
I think people don't want to, they're afraid of, like, getting the MAGA troll army after them and getting, you know, losing their fan base and stuff. You know, during the Bush years, during the Reagan years, if you spoke out against those bands, you didn't have people attacking you for it, but we've never shied away from disagreements, so we feel like this is, in our heart of hearts, that this is the right thing to do. And I don't want to look back on this era and go, oh man, I had a platform and we didn't use it, so that's why we use it.
You've been metaphorically and I think sometimes physically punching Nazis for quite a while. Why? Again, a lot of musicians, like what, you know, what kind of like made you want to build that into your music?
The times dictated it, but we're not out looking for it, you know. It's just here we are, and it's what we, you know. You can't sing about standing up for what's right and then not stand up for it when the time is right, you know. And you know, I just, like I said, especially the veterans, you know what I mean. These people were promised what they deserve, and to have it taken away is even worse than the other things that are going on, which is just not treating people well. But for the veterans who, you know, who stood up so people like me could play music. Why should they have their rights taken away? You know?
So you went to Ukraine.
Yep.
What was that like?
The Ukrainian people they're special people, brave bunch, and you know, in the face of, you know, missiles coming down on them and sirens and drones, they have a good attitude, and they do feel forgotten by the world. So I think that's why it's important that people go over and do these things to help bring aid, not just because they need the aid, because they need the reassurance that, like, the world still stands with you.
Do you have a message to like young people, musicians that are coming up, like that might be afraid to add some politics into their music?
Have some balls, people.